Perfect.
Hello lovelies, it's Lindsay and I'm coming back at you with another lash video. So today we're going to be doing DIY at home lash extensions. This is the video I've got requested a lot actually. My lash series is probably my best series that I have so far. I get a lot of questions about that. Several people have asked me to do this and I'll do it for you guys. I want to show you guys everything you want to know. I asked you what you want to know, you told me. Also, disclaimer, I'm no way telling you to go home and do this. Please don't go home and do this and be like, Lindsay, love ruined my lashes. Just watch the video, check out my pros and cons before you decide to go out and buy this and do it at home yourself. I wanted you to see kind of the process of me doing them, so everything I explained would make a little bit more sense. And I will say these are no way, shape, or form anywhere close to the actual professional, real lashes that you get done. These are clusters, they're not singles. So let's get right into these lashes. And I just want to say there are some white crusties, but those are going to come off in the next couple days, so don't worry so much about that. But here are all the tools that you're going to need to get this done. First of all, you need some lashes, and you need some glue. I bought this kit because I absolutely love the tool, and I loved the lashes in general. And you do need a mirror that has a little zoom, so you can get way up in there and really see what you're doing. Alright guys, so I have one lash done, and this is my natural lashes, so it does make a huge difference, especially whenever like you're looking down. Let's see if I can zoom in. Oh yeah. Alright, so I have one lash done. We're going to work on the other one together. Before we get up close and personal, I'm going to take this little glue thing, and it does have glue pockets. I'm actually not going to use those. I did try it this time, because usually I pour it out like on a little side thing. So I was like, I'm going to try these little glue pockets. But number one, I had a huge problem getting the glue out of this. And I had a huge problem dipping the lash in the thing. So I couldn't get enough glue out to go in these little things. And then it was very hard to get the lash down in there to dip it. And kind of had to dip it and scoop it. So I've had better luck just dipping the lash into this. So what I'll do, I'll open it and I'll see there's a little, I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's like a little bead right at the front. And I'm going to dip out of that. And I mean, if you turn it all the way over, literally nothing comes out. It's like the slowest glue ever. And I feel like that's part of the reason why I hated it. So you can literally just stick your lash right in. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to use the glue pockets to stick this down in there. And that's going to hold my glue. Because whenever you do dump this over, it gets wobbly and it won't stand up on its own. And another thing that drew me to these lashes in particular is this little tool. I'll probably use this from now on for all my lashes because it's so nicely made. I just feel like it's really going to grip my actual strip lashes and just stick it. I'll be able to stick it right on there. I would suggest getting one of these if you can, because I don't know how I would have done it without it, to be honest. And to pick these off, I'm just going to grab it from the top and pull it right off. And so that's how I get that one without pulling the lash apart. And when you're putting them on, you're going to have to hold them a certain way so they won't get all flippy and all weird, if that makes sense. So I'm holding them the opposite way. So like, I feel like naturally you feel like you should hold it this way, but I feel like that gets in the way. So I feel like you can really get in there precisely with this side of it. So I'm going to pick the lash up like this on this side, like that. And I'm going to get the curve. The lash is curving upwards. So when I get it, I'm just going to poke it right on there. I'm going to take and brush my eyebrows, or not my eyebrows, my eyelashes out with just a clean wand. This is something I wish I would have taught my husband, because if I had a team for this, that would really help. So I'm just going to take the lash, I'm going to hold my eye open and just pop it right there, the base of my lashes. And then while it's still tacky, move it around to the right place. Don't try to move it from the base, because the second you do that, you're going to knock the lash off and it's going to get stuck to this little thing. So there's the first one. And whenever you're doing this, make sure you're not gluing it to your skin. Make sure you're gluing it to the lashes. So now I'm just gonna take a short one, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the front of my lashes. And it's gonna matter a lot how you hold this little thing, because this little thing is gonna make you or break you. And the front is a little harder because if you don't have a lot of lashes like I do, you don't have a lot of space to put it. And if you don't, it's gonna kind of drop off. Mine drop off just a little bit. So right there you can kind of see where the space is. I'm gonna wear eyeliner. You can't put it on the base of your skin like you do a regular lash, or you can with a regular lash. So if you get it on your skin, it's gonna be uncomfortable. Every time you blink, it's gonna hurt. You know that feeling whenever you put your lashes on too close to the corner, or it's just not positioned right and it pokes you? That's the feeling you're gonna get with this if you don't put it in the right position. So it's harder because you're laying it on your actual lash, and it lasts longer because your skin is oily and it's gonna irritate your eyes if you put it on your skin. And you really don't want this glue near, like, actually on your lash follicle. I feel like it would hurt it. Alright, so we're taking another medium one, and we're gonna boop that one right in the middle. And this is gonna be one of our guides. You can just take it at this point and push up. But if you do that, make sure you're doing it to all of them, because they'll be a little bit wonky like mine are on the other lash. Alright, I'm gonna take another medium. I'm just gonna go in right in between those two mediums back there. Sometimes it's hard because if you gotta blink, you gotta blink. You're not supposed to get these wet. So you want to wipe off the back on something. So you want to take the back and just kind of wipe it off. That way you don't have this giant bead setting on your eye, because the second you close your eyes, it's going to burn it. We only want the glue going on our lash. I'm just going right in the middle of those two lashes. I'm just laying that right there. The reason why I'm doing this underneath my lashes is because I absolutely hate the way it looks whenever you do lash extensions on the top. Yeah, I cannot do them straight. That's just something I don't have a talent I have within me. I can't do them straight enough to put them on top, and I really do honestly feel like it's easier if you don't. I feel like it's easier to just boop it on there than to like hold your lashes down and then boop it there, if that makes sense. Boop. I don't know. See, like on this eyelash you can't see anything. There are white crusties. We know about those. I'm gonna go right in between these on the inner corner. Going right in between the short one and the medium one with this one right there. And that's as far as I'm going to go in with the medium ones. I just feel like it's easier to do the underneath your lashes than on top of your lashes, because I feel like it looks better. I feel like it's easier. That way you don't have to like hold your lashes down. You just hold your eye up, and that's not the worst thing in the world. But trying not to get them on your skin while trying, you know, to move your lashes and put them on top of them is really hard. I feel like in the past, whenever I've done that, I've got my lashes really tangled and it was a mess. I'm just gonna go in and continue filling in all the gaps. So when you get them really close, you can overlap them just a little bit, but you just need to push them up. And if you overlap them, that's gonna be where, you know, they kind of all stick, you know, close together. I feel like that's a little easier for me. You can see all the little gaps underneath your eyes whenever you're doing it. And I'm filling in every gap. I'm filling in the biggest gaps first. That way I know that I'll have enough lashes to do it. And then I'm going in and I'm filling in the little gaps last. I'm almost done with my mediums. I have about 3 left, but I'm going to go ahead and go on to the short ones. That's as close as I'm going to go to my inner corner. You can go closer, but they'll probably fall off. I am going to continue with my short ones and go in just all those little spaces. It's all about the angle that you hold the instrument at. You want to hold it flat with your lash line. I'm going to fill that last little gap in right there. I still have some short ones, so I'm actually going to use those. Any spaces that need to be filled in. And whenever you're done, you're just gonna want to brush through them all. Make sure there's no tangles. Make sure the glue's not being crazy with your lashes. If there are any tangles, just brush them out. Alright, you guys, so I have the lash set fully on. Here they are. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about these lashes before you go and buy this and do this at home. I want to talk about the big question always whenever you're dealing with lashes like this is, will it harm your natural lashes? It's so hard to say because every lash is different. So it really depends on your own lash whether it can carry it or not. If you feel like your lash in general is brittle or if it breaks, I have a lot of people come and say that. They're like, what mascara will keep my lashes from breaking? Sometimes people just have brittle lashes. Sometimes their lashes are just not that strong. Like everybody's hair type is different, so is your lashes. So I would say it depends on your own lashes. It also depends on how you put them on, whether you get them done professionally or whether you put them on at home, like the way you put them on at home. So if you're really worried about that, or if you're really worried about brittle lashes, the best thing to do if you absolutely need this done is go to a reputable licensed lash artist. You have to be careful with them, so if you are doing this home, please, 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 please be careful. Please don't poke yourself in the eye and like have to go to the hospital and be like, Lindsay Love told me to do this. There's a ton of brands that sell these and you can get them that feel lighter, but those are also harder to put on. But like, for example, these, I talked about these in my favorites video. They look so amazing on my lashes. They literally look like my natural lashes. They look like lash extensions. And I'm like, why would I, take 2 hours to do this whenever I could just pop on this and I can reuse this several times. So nice, to be able to wake up and have lashes on. Like, I love that. I love waking up and feeling cute already. So you can wake up like this, you know what I'm saying? I enjoy getting to wake up like this. I really love being able to get my makeup done nice and quick. All I did today was foundation real quick. I did eyebrows, lipstick, and all that stuff. Like, it was so quick. They take an awful long time to put on. Like, you have to set aside time to do this. You're not going to be able to do it in the morning before work. And another con for these, they do fall out. I'm not going to have a full set forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, little clusters are going to fall out a little at a time. That still does happen with professional lashes. Kind of like, for the price, is it really that bad? Because you can just kind of fix it yourself. Another thing that bothers me is that if you don't put them on completely cohesive, that they're going to be a little bit uneven. Unlike a regular strip lash, you're going to have the complete even, edges. That is another thing, but you also get that whenever you go and get your lash extensions. Your lashes are in layers. If you ever seen somebody that has lash extensions, especially if they have missed a fill-in, they're kind of like sparse and all different lengths and stuff. So alright, you guys, that is it for the video. I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope it really helped you guys out. Make sure you like, subscribe, always press that notification bell to make sure you're notified whenever I post a new video. And you guys, make sure you are entering my giveaway correctly. If you are, if you want to win the brushes, make sure you're entering correctly. I want all your entries to be valid. Make sure you're doing that. The giveaway is approaching pretty soon. We're about halfway into it. I appreciate you all for all your love and support, and I'll see you next video. Bye.